Hello, YouTube. This is the Gig Man giving you all the pointers, all the tips, all the strategies on the gig. And on this one, I want to talk about how we still can make over $1,000 a week doing this. And I want to tell you some mistakes that I make that were easily I can make $1,000 a week if I don't make these mistakes. Number one. So it's like this. If you work let's say you do 10-hour days. Let's say you like to go online at 2 o'clock and you like to stop at 12. Well, that means that for you to make $1,000 in a 5-day period, you got to average $20 per hour. And if you work 6 days, then that means you have to average a little under $20. Like, what is it? Maybe 18 or something like that. But that means you have to keep better track of your runs, if you will, your deliveries. Whether it's DoorDash, whether you multi-apping like I do sometimes with Instacart, DoorDash, Grubhub. I mix it up sometimes. I haven't did a roadie in a while, but I can do roadie. Even Lyft. Every now and then I still do Lyft rides. But whatever you choose, like for you to make that $1,000 in a 5-day period, you had to get the $20 per hour. And that's like taking $4 or $5 deliveries. Let's say they don't pay as much, but in your area it's shorter. Well, if you get $4 or $5 deliveries, like you can finish them. Like if you go to, let's say you go to restaurants with good workers, they fast, they usually have the stuff ready. You can go grab that real quick, and you can get 4 done in an hour. But you always have to take into consideration how far away you are from these places when you're dealing with those low-paying orders. Like, and I'm gonna make a video about that, like the $5 going 2 miles. How far are you away from it? And how are the workers? How are they with the orders? If they're good workers and they usually have it ready, and let's say you're a mile away, that's a run, that's a go every time. So if you can get 4 of those done, or you might want to, let's say, 2 $10 ones. Like they might be going a little further, but if you can make it and make it back and grab another one, in my market, this is going to be very difficult. So in my market, which is where I'm at normally, is Milwaukee, Wauwatosa, Menominee Falls, Brookfield, every now and then Waukesha, every now and then West Allis. That's where I be at, you know. It's going to be a little harder trying to get 2 $10 orders. What's easier for me is to get 3 $7 orders. So for me to get within that $20 per hour, I'm going to have to be real strategic. And I might even have to document. I might have to keep better track. Like, if you get, let's say you say, well, I wanna break records. I wanna make $100,000 a year doing the gig. It's possible, but you're gonna have to be on that pen and paper. That's like $6.25 completed every 15 minutes. Like every 15 minutes, and you working like 12 hours. You could make $100,000 a year, but you're gonna have to make $6.25 every 15 minutes. So can't nothing go wrong. If you do, that next order gonna have to pay. So for me, 3 $7 orders in an hour is more realistic. It's more realistic. Or like a horrible order, just like $4.50 going like a mile, and 2 other orders $8 each. That's more realistic for me in this area, as far as 3 orders. Every now and then we get $20 orders, but it don't happen that often. Not for me, at least. I don't know about other dashers, but I get them from time to time on grubhub and doordash. So it can still be done even with the summer slowdown. But you gotta be on it. You gotta be on point. You gotta be strategic. You gotta keep track. Like, okay, my first run was $6. I need to make $14 more before this hour ends. So I think the main way you can reach that goal, I don't know about your market, but in my market, is the restaurants. You got to know the restaurants. Like, you got to know which ones gonna have a lobby open, which ones gonna have them bags ready. In my area, that's Qdoba, that's Chipotle mostly. And when you do wait at Chipotle, in this area, it's only like 5 minutes, 10 tops. That's Noodles and Company. Every now and then you have to wait a little longer, but they normally, you're not waiting in this area in Noodles and Company. That's as far as we have a restaurant called Chubby Cheesesteaks, and they have all these virtual restaurants. They are right, but like sometimes you do have to wait a little while. So it's just a matter of stringing those restaurants together. Subways normally are good in this area. Like, you don't wait long. Either you go in there, it's in the shelf, or if you waiting, it's probably gonna be a minute, 2 minute tops. So Subway, then Cheesecake Factory, the wait is normally not that long and the orders pay more. So you have to, it's doable. Like I said, the $20 an hour in this area is doable, but in this area, you got to be on point, keeping track of everything to make it happen. Like, the minute you start, and I'll tell you something else we do as dashers. We're standing around talking too much, and you want to finish these conversations, so you rejecting orders. Listen, you out here doing a business. You ain't gonna always have time to talk. Yeah, you want to talk after you're done. But that's all I had. This is the gig, man. I think I helped you even more on this broadcast. So yeah, you can still make $20 an hour. You can still make $1,000 a week, but you got to get more strategic, and you have to know. I think the number one key, like I said, is knowing your restaurants. Thanks for watching. I'll see y'all in the next video.